Y'all know Scrooly G got arrested. We did a video on it. He got arrested for a switch in Louisiana.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What's wrong with you, bro? And then now I'm hearing he got arrested for selling switches to undercover police.
FBI, open up!
Come on, twin.
Like Puerto Rico. Earlier this month, Scrooly G was one of 5 people arrested in Louisiana. Now, up until now, it was kind of like a mystery. No one was able to find the charges, but I found them, and I'm gonna break it all down. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Scrooly G was like Puerto Rican, maybe like Dominican or something. Apparently not. Okay? His real name is Deshaun Jawan Maurice Bradley. Now, Deshaun Jawan Maurice Bradley, his charges are possession of a controlled dangerous substance, Schedule 3, possession of a controlled dangerous substance, Schedule 5, possession of marijuana, prohibited acts, drug paraphernalia, manufacture, transfer, possession of machine guns, illegal carrying of a weapon during the commission of a crime or in presence of CDS. So basically, he had a switch on him while he also had drugs on him. Now, they just used the drugs to enhance the gun charges. If you don't know, when you have drugs on you, it makes the gun charges worse. You could get more time for the gun charges if you have drugs on you. Now, Scrooly G was arrested on May 1st, and he sat in jail for about 5 days until he got bailed out or bonded out on May 6th. And he actually had a couple words about this. It seems like he was mad, but we're going to talk about that later. First, I want to talk about all the charges against all the people that he's with. Now, these 3 dudes that are with him, Marcel, Tony, and Shandon, they all have the same exact charges as him. The same machine gun charges and the same drug charges.
So they probably ain't find it. They probably ain't find it on nobody.
Caught in the car.
Yeah.
And so since the car had it,
everybody got
the
charged.
same charges.
Yeah.
Now, as you guys can see, all of these guys are still in custody. They did not get bonded out. And now this dude Elijah Dixon, he has all the same gun and drug charges, right? Everything's pretty much the same, just like the other people. But he has some traffic related charges like turning movements, so required signals, beam road lighting equipment. Driver must be licensed, so I guess he was driving without a license.
Yep, he must have
been
driving.
So this tells me that he was the driver, right? And it's obviously dumb as hell to be driving. First, the driver doesn't have a license.
So get this, my uncle accidentally became a millionaire because of a bird and some walnuts. Long story short, he driving home from work and a bird flies through his window and try to steal the walnuts that he was eating. Out of nowhere, a drunk driver in an 18-wheeler truck comes out of nowhere, smacks his car, totals it, and he ends up in a hospital for 42 days. Now this is where it get better. He got a lawyer from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury firm, and they handled all the paperwork, all the appointments, all the additional costs, and my uncle is now a millionaire living in Florida. So if you get seriously hurt, your case can be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan does not play around with lowball offers. They're the biggest for a reason. They've won a lot, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. They've won $12 million in Florida and $26 million in Philly just for crash victims. That's 30 to 40 times what the insurance offered. If you are in an accident or if you're injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve if you become their client. And here's the best part. It's 100% free unless you win some money. If you think you got a case, you're just a few clicks away from changing your entire life. You can start your claim now at www.forthepeople.com/Mac or by scanning the QR code on the screen from your phone's camera.
As soon as you guys get pulled over, you got to get out the car and get the car searched, towed, or whatever.
Right.
Then I guess the guy wasn't using his signals. Maybe that's why he got pulled over. You know, obviously they want to pull over any car with 5 YNs in it.
Right.
But he gave them a reason, and then once they pulled him over, they realized that the driver did not have a license. Now, the interesting part about this dude is that he actually bonded out before Scrooly G. Now they all got arrested on May 1st. But Scrooly G bonded out May 6th. This dude, Elijah, he bonded out 3 days before Scrooly G. He bonded out on May 3rd. When Scrooly got out of jail, he was actually complaining, saying that people weren't helping him with bail, and he's trying to help his other homie pay his bail. But his other homie's bail is $500,000. Scrooly G said that his own bail was $300,000. $300K to get me home. Ain't know if I was staying or leaving that Louisiana prison. Need a half a ticket to get you home. This sounds so crazy. Heard you through a vent. Stayed isolated with me. Heard it all. I know you love the fuck out of me. You know I love the fuck out of you, fool. On Jasmine, I'm coming. They ain't know the half we been through. Like you said, this ain't your first joke.
I don't understand why niggas, like, y'all be gangsters and y'all be in the streets, and then when motherfuckers go to jail, everybody gets sad and I'ma come get you, bro, and all that shit. But it's like, bro, you knew you had a switch on you, my guy. Like, this nigga has an interview saying that he got all his legal certification, concealed to carry. He getting on planes with the guns. Everything is legal. You know what I'm saying? So why you got a switch on you though, twin? Like, just work that motherfucker trigger finger. You tweaking.
Ain't my first to come get you. I'm so hurt right now, blood. I'm talking about real tears. Nobody be there for us how we be there for them. It's enough of that. See you this month. Stamp that, fool. I'll go back to 0 and no sleep to have you back with me. They left us in that motherfucker to rot. Y'all broke my heart for the last time. I don't want to kick it.
Who is y'all, bro? Who the fuck just got $300K laying around for you to get out of jail because you want to have a switch on you? And then you talking about they ain't there like they, what you mean, bro? I don't, like, of course, nigga, you the one with the money. All your homies ain't got money like you, my guy. What the fuck?
Oh, now, immediately what stuck out to me here is that he said that he's willing to pay his homie's bail, which is $500,000. And he said that he's willing to go back to 0.
You're gonna waste your
basically,
money, bro.
He's willing to go broke to get his homie out of jail. Now, that part at the bottom when they left us in that bitch and y'all broke my heart for the last time, I don't want to talk or kick it. People were saying that was the part about Lil Bibby. You know, because Scrooly G, allegedly, he signed to Grade A, which is Lil Bibby's company. So, you know, a lot of artists, when they get locked up, they expect their label owner to help them with bail. Which, you know, you shouldn't expect nobody to do nothing for you. Right. But I could understand it, you know. You are paying your artist to promote all this degenerate shit. You get what I'm saying? You know what Scrooly raps about. He raps about drugs and guns. Now, what did he get arrested for? He got arrested for drugs and guns. Now,
but you also gotta be realistic, and you can't be delusional, bro. Just because you got a label deal don't mean they finna come bail you out every time you get locked up, bro. Now, if you making the label $20 million and your bond $50,000, of course they'll probably come get you. Like, hey, now I need this nigga to go make me some more money. Like, get out. You feel me? But if you just a kind of like, I ain't gonna say he a local rapper, but he not a huge rapper. Like, they got bigger rappers on they you see what I'm saying? So you just gotta be logical about the situation. Like, you can't expect a nigga to come say you, you know, like, yeah, I'm paying you to promote. I'm paying you to make music and videos and do shows. I ain't paying you to ride around with switches in Louisiana. You see what I'm saying, though?
In time that Scrooly actually had problems with the label and Lil Bibby, and he went off on them on Instagram a while ago. I can't really find the messages right now, but he did talk about it on his No Jumper interview.
You had a moment where you kind of tripped out on the label on social media. Was that then you were talking about?
Like, I don't really want to get, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't want to get too much into it. It's just like, moral of the story, I just feel like when I was independent, I was dropping 4 to 5 tapes a month. Well, not a month, but a year. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, when I signed, it was like, I just assumed it still be the same way. So it was a lot of shit I didn't know. But they taught me the business game, like, I still get bread, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still meeting people, you know what I'm saying? They help with the flights, like, you know what I'm saying? They help with the videos,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It was the thing where you like,
it's just like, I ain't like how certain people was talking, like, not Bibby and none of them. Like, shout out to everybody who know they helped me.
So from what he said right here, we could break down a couple things, right? He said when he got signed, he didn't realize that he wasn't going to be able to drop as much music as he was before, so he was a little bit mad about that.
Right.
That's understandable, right? But then he also said that he didn't like the way some people were talking. Now, I don't know, maybe he felt like he wasn't all the way respected as an artist, and that's what he meant, or if he meant like people were literally like disrespecting him.
Right.
But he was also worried about other things, right? As a label, you want your label to promote you and, you know, feel like they're putting in the work behind you, but he
Right.
felt like they weren't promoting him enough, they weren't working behind him.
Bro.
You felt like niggas wasn't posting your shit though. You said bump.
That's what really affected me the most. I ain't gonna lie, cause I feel like I didn't feel like I was big enough, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from a small place, so it was like for me to sign, I felt like nobody promoted it. You know what I'm saying? And that was the only thing that I didn't like.
But even after that, Scooty said he still got respect for them and still appreciated the work.
All that shit sound good, but you can't expect no nigga to come get you out of it. You know what I'm saying? I would say free you, but you riding around with switches. The fuck you want us to do, bro?